Hello, class. I think you will find this chapter, chapter 7, a very interesting chapter. It essentially is going to be talking about information and decision making. And in this chapter, the learning objectives are very clear. We want to describe computer information and what we refer to as analytical competencies. The second objective is differentiating between data and information. The third is list the criteria of useful information. The fourth objective is describe the roles of business analytics and business intelligence in organizations. The next is discuss how IT is breaking barriers within organizations and between organizations in their internal and external environments. We will also describe how IT influences the four functions of management: planning, organizing, leading, and controlling. Then we're going to get into some problem solving and decision making, and we're going to be looking at systematic, intuitive, and multi-dimensional thinking. The next objective is going to be to list the four cognitive styles in decision making and differentiate programmed and non-programmed decisions. We're going to describe the challenges of crisis decision making and explain decision making in certain risk and uncertain environments. There are several steps in the decision-making process, and we're going to be talking about the difference between classical and behavioral decision models. We're going to talk about ethical reasoning in a decision, how to explain the availability, representativeness, anchoring, and adjustment heuristics. And we're going to talk about framing, confirmation error, and escalating commitment in decision making. The thing is, we're going to define big C, which is creativity, little c, creativity, and what we call design thinking. And we're going to be looking for personal and situational creativity drivers. So there's a lot in this chapter. And what I am going to do is now I am essentially going to give you, now that you know the objectives, go into reading, listening, and viewing. I'm going to put some neat YouTube videos to back up some of the lecture we're going to be talking about. And you are going to have your second this week. You're going to have your second, drum roll, individual assignment. So, but I guess there will be no participative discussion for this coming week, but an individual assignment that I believe is going to be worth either 5 or 7 points. I think probably 5, but I will go in and make sure once I check the syllabus. Okay, that's about it. Have a good week. See you Monday.